In the cold, unforgiving waters off the coast of Newfoundland, a tale has endured for centuries, a story of mystery, survival, and supernatural terror. Known as the Isle of Demons, this enigmatic island was once thought to be the dwelling place of spirits and otherworldly forces that tormented sailors and settlers alike. But was it real, or merely a cautionary tale of the dangers lurking in the uncharted New World? The tale of the Isle of Demons originated in the 16th century and became popular in European accounts of the New World. Early explorers believed in the existence of this ominous island, inhabited by supernatural entities and evil spirits. These beliefs were fueled by sailors' fear of the unknown and the treacherous waters around Newfoundland. The Isle of Demons first appears on Johannes Rauch's 1508 map. It may be a relocated version of the older legendary island of Satanazes, means devils in Portuguese, which commonly appeared on 15th century maps in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, north of Antillia. As the Atlantic became better mapped through transoceanic voyages in the 1490s, Rauch may have simply moved the old Satanazes to a more plausible location. The Isle of Demons is a legendary phantom island, once linked to Quirpon Island in Newfoundland, Canada. Typically depicted as two islands, it first appeared on maps in the early 16th century and mysteriously vanished from cartography by the mid-17th century. Sailors' accounts and legends from the time describe the Isle of Demons as a place infested with spirits and demons. The island was often depicted as a cursed or haunted locale, where strange noises and ghostly apparitions were commonplace. These stories played into the larger narrative of unexplored and mysterious lands that were believed to be inhabited by all manner of supernatural creatures. According to the indigenous Beothuk people, the Isle of Demons was believed to be the home of a sea demon named Eichmudim and his minions, bloodthirsty devils, monsters, ghosts, and beasts. The most famous tale associated with the Isle of Demons is the legend of Marguerite de la Roque, a French noblewoman who is well known for surviving several years alone on a deserted island known as the Isle of Demons. Marguerite de la Roque was born around 1515 in France. By the age of 20, she had amassed significant wealth and enjoyed a life of privilege and luxury. She owned extensive lands in the Languedoc region of southern France. In addition to her personal estate, Marguerite also held considerable land jointly with her cousin, Jean-François de la Roque de Roberval. Roberval formed a close friendship with King Francis I, and the two spent their time womanizing and hunting. Through this connection, Roberval convinced the king to appoint him Lieutenant General of New France, an area now known as Canada. In 1542, Roberval was set to sail aboard one of 3 ships bound for New France. These ships were carrying hundreds of colonists, livestock, and essential equipment for the new settlement. Roberval was aboard the ship called the Valentine, and Marguerite de la Roque, despite her noble status, chose to accompany him. After the voyage began, Roberval, angered by Marguerite's romantic affair, made a fateful decision. He marooned Marguerite, her lover, and a servant, Damien, on what was believed to be the Isle of Demons, a desolate, supposedly cursed island believed to be located near Quirpon Island in Newfoundland, Canada. Roberval abandoned them there, leaving them to face the harsh environment with little chance of survival. What followed was a legendary tale of Marguerite's struggle to endure the unforgiving conditions of the island as the sole survivor of this harsh punishment. The trio was provided with basic supplies, including a gun, gunpowder, knives, and a Bible. They found shelter in a cave, but tragically, both Damien and Marguerite's lover died before the infant was born. Marguerite was left to endure the pregnancy and childbirth alone. Sadly, the infant also perished, leaving Marguerite completely alone on the island. With only the scant supplies left by Roberval, she faced an unimaginable struggle to survive. At one point, Marguerite used the gun to shoot a bear. She skinned the animal and used its pelt for warmth. Her will to survive remained unshaken as she endured alone on the island for over 2 years. In 1544, Marguerite was rescued by fishermen who happened upon the island. She was returned to France, where her story spread quickly, capturing the imaginations of those who heard it. The Isle of Demons gradually disappeared from maps throughout the 17th century. as the geography of the North Atlantic became more familiar to Europeans. Its location, between Newfoundland and Labrador, has led to various identifications, including Belle Isle, Quirpon Island, Fishko Island, and even Caribou Island off Labrador's east coast. Residents of Harrington Island in the Gulf of St. Lawrence believe that Roberval's castaways were marooned there and took shelter in a spot now known as Marguerite's Cave.